Hi everyone, it's Deb Clark and Emma Clark, and we're back in the fitting room at Oak Ridge Fashions, and we're here today to talk to you about some ideas for what to wear when you're about to have a Zoom meeting or a Zoom visit.
Or a Skype or FaceTime.
Or a book club meeting on Zoom, or
I've been having some wine nights on Zoom.
Wine nights on Zoom. With holidays coming up, there may be some family visits on Zoom. Zoom has become a big part of our life right now.
What about all those business meetings?
Oh, and that was my husband talking, who's behind the camera. Thank you, Joe. Business meetings. A lot of us are still working, and we have to find ourselves, I guess, presentable, right, when we get in front of the camera. And if any of you have seen Zoom, when you're in one of these meetings, you look at the computer in front of you, and everyone that joins the meeting becomes a square, a tile. It's a little bit like the Brady Bunch.
Yeah, a little bit.
And so really what matters, this is what we're getting at, is what you're wearing on top. So do note that while Emma and I have got some lovely things to show you today, we're both wearing tights because that's not going to be part of Zoom.
Yeah.
We can be comfy at home. We're just going to change our top a little bit to see if we can freshen our look for the camera and for our friend visits and meeting visits and family visits. So we're going to get started. It's a little bit rapid fire. We're going to show you a collection of tops we've pulled from oakridgefashions.com in the tops area. We will build a special collection for you, so it's going to be really easy for you to find this. So we're going to go through these one at a time now and just give you a quick little rundown on why we think this might be a good one worth looking at. Emma, you want to start?
Yeah, so I'll get started with a shirt that you may have seen me talk about before in our tribal video. And this is just a nice here sleeveless tank with a front pleat V, but look at how perfect the colors are for spring and for maybe some of those family dinners that we were talking about that are coming up. But really, this is just a nice light top, but the patterning and the colors are also gonna see you into warmer weather. And while it's still a little chillier, you can wear it under this tribal cardigan. Another piece that I've touched on before in another video. It's again a nice lightweight cardigan. It's got pockets, it's got sort of this quilted collar, and it ties in the colors so well here to the pattern on this tribal shirt.
Beautiful spring palette of color, Emma. Well, I'm going to flip right to something that I'm wearing right now. I'm going to take off this little white overcoat that I have, but I'm a gal who likes a tunic, and I also like linen. And I want you to know that this beautiful turquoise, like a sea green tunic that is linen, made by Airtight, a Canadian designer, is just so comfortable. I'm going to take off, Emma, my little white jacket right now, just to give folks another look at it. I'm caught here.
Yep.
And I'll just have our cameraman just give me a little bit of a glance. So I've got a pocket in the side, something I love. I like the neckline on it. It's just sort of sits easy. I've popped on one of our necklaces from our jewelry collection that we've been having lots of fun with lately. And it's got a nice 3/4 sleeve, so it's comfortable. The length is really great. It goes right down over the hips, right down over, for me, over the thigh. This is a piece that's going to have a lot of use right around the year. And for me, I love to pop on, I'm just going to tell you a bit about it, from Ushu. I love to pop on this kind of a little third piece is what I call it, because it can just change an outfit so quickly. And yet I know I'm going to be able to use this for so many other things throughout my whole wardrobe. Again, it's got pockets. It's super light. And this is from Ushu, and it will also be part of the collection you're going to see online. Okay, Emma, go ahead.
So when we're talking about sprucing things up on top and really accentuating that top half of your body, look how cute this Ushu sweater is here, with the sort of fringe detailing along the neckline, along the sleeves, and all the way to the bottom with the buttons that work. This is such a fun little piece that'll get so many compliments on your Zoom chats.
Well, it's for our lady who loves neutrals.
Yes.
And by having a neutral like this in your wardrobe, you're going to be able to change it up a little bit here with an accessory. But just take a close look, Joe, if you would. I'm going to put my hand right next to that so you can see that pretty edging. It's just so interesting. It almost doesn't need a necklace because it's just so pretty on its own. And for a nice short sleeve going into the season.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring you another tunic. I'm going to be the tunic gal today, Emma. This one is from Airtight, another Canadian designer that we like to support. We love supporting our Canadian designers and Canadian companies. This one's a cotton, and it's got a lovely side pocket. It's a 3/4 sleeve. And I like this collar. This collar frames up your face so nicely, and it's flattering on everyone. It's got a nice kind of A-line shape to it. Very easy to wear, easy on the figure. And I like the detail that they have actually covered the buttons with a placket right down the front. It's a very rich, I'll have the camera go right in on the color of that turquoise. It's just so easy to live with. This is going to pop back very nicely as we come into the fall against your browns and your coffee colors as well.
And for those of you that love Habitat, here's a fun spring top that'll easily carry you into the warmer season as well. It's got a little bell sleeve here and just fun, like almost artwork patterning on it in terms of the floral. It's lightweight, it's got the scoop neck, it's very flattering, and we've just paired it here with one of our de couture necklaces that we've also been featuring in some of our videos.
Absolutely, they're doing well. Everyone's enjoying those so much. And I have another pretty, I'm really into the polka dots here. But this is a piece from Shannon Passero, another Canadian designer. Really, really easy to wear. Ladies, if you're one of those gals who is a little bit shorter in stature, who is always worrying about things being just a little too long, this is the piece for you. It's really, really comfy. It's a soft kind of boucle knit. These buttons all open, so it can be open or closed as a top. It has got a nice little side pocket. And I think this is both pretty and practical.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to be able to wear this really. I look at it and I see all year round.
Year round, absolutely.
And it's so cute. I don't know that it actually needs an accessory with it at all.
I don't think so. I think the buttons sort of are the accessory to it.
And there's the back. It has, I'll just turn it. There's a lovely inverted pleat down the back, just giving it just a little bit more fullness when it reaches the hip. So cute. And I haven't been remembering to mention prices, so I better start now. By Shannon Passero, this one is $128.
And so next up is going to be the piece that's really going to get everyone talking and firing out the compliments on your virtual chats. And this here is by Barkley. It's a lightweight, almost like jacket throw. I wouldn't say that it's a full jacket, but really like a dressing piece. It's got texture, it's fun, it's bright, it's got those spring colors. Do you have a price?
I have a pocket.
Oh,
there's a pocket.
I do too.
$155. This is a pretty piece.
If you have your eye on it, act quick because we only have a few left, right?
We only have a few left,
yeah.
And it's a beauty. It's worth having in your wardrobe.
A real statement piece.
Okay, ladies who love their black, here I come with the beautiful, comfortable top from Shannon Passero again. You're going to love the way this one feels. First of all, let's look at, we have two pockets at the front. We have a nice little coconut button detail going right down the, I'd say, generous fit sleeve. It's just sort of a very loose, generous sleeve. And a nice, simple, round neckline. Perfect to put a necklace on, in this case, or a scarf. But it's an easy fit. It's got a little bit of a vent at the side. I'm going to say the length of that is not overly long. It's going to go just down to, I'd say, for most women, just sort of partway down past your hip area. And very comfy, soft knit. And sorry, I should mention the price, Emma. It is $98.
So next up, I'm going to talk about this jacket that I'm actually wearing here. Another sort of statement jacket by Barkley. This one's $175, but as you can see, a lot shorter than the other one. But really, it's comfortable, it's fun, I love it. And it's got the zipper at the front, so you can also wear it open if you want a more relaxed fit. It's got deep zippers on the sleeve that do open.
Isn't that cute? So you could pop it up.
It's got the collar.
And it's got a little couple of working zipper pockets at the side. It's really a fashion uptake on a bomber jacket.
Absolutely. I adore this for the spring and the summer. It is such a fun alternative to putting on a jean jacket.
Can you turn for us so we can see the pattern across the back? That's a really good way to see. I'll have Joe just take a good scan of that pretty pattern. It's like a pastel tapestry. Very, very good. It's going to go back to jeans and all kinds of beautiful things. And you note that they were very clever to put some black in it, so it's going to pull back to your black.
Absolutely.
Love it, Emma. I'm into Foxcroft here now, and again, we've got a pretty collar on it, and this is a black and white stripe. I'm gonna say not a shirt, but a tunic, because take a look at the side here. They've got a nice little inset right down the side that makes this hang very generously on the body. We have a 3/4 sleeve with a turned up cuff that can also go down. And I like the way they have finished this neckline, Emma. It's a very crisp collar without any kind of button right there at all. The button doesn't start until you get down this far. This is a good piece for comfort. This is very smart, I'd say, for a business meeting.
Absolutely.
It's comfortable. It's going to go over a pair of black jeans just as nicely as over a pair of black dress pants. And from Foxcroft, this one is priced at $170.
So here I am back again with some more Catherine Barkley, but this is for the lady who really just loves a sweater.
Yeah.
So we've got the nice bright colors for the new season, but it still has the V. It's got the detail of the white along the V.
It's got
soft.
the big high vent, which means it opens up nicely around the hip.
Yes, absolutely. And so sort of an easy fit there. And this one is...
Yeah, let's look at the sizes on these that you're holding too.
This is a medium and it's $100.
Yeah, so I've got the large in my hand. Emma's got the medium. In terms of fit, ladies, this is a straight up and down sweater. It's not going to flare out at the hip, but there is going to be an easing at the bottom that's created by that vent. This is a lovely, lightweight spring sweater, and I'm going to tell you right now that it is a viscose and polyester blend, so it's got a lovely hand to it. The white detailing I want to call out because that's what makes it so crisp.
And even look at the ribbing here on the sleeves.
Yeah.
Fun, just like it is along the bottom.
Yeah, very, very pretty. That's going to take you a long way as well. I'm still talking to my black and white lady here. So our good friends at Minkus have come up with 2 tunics that I think we're going to love. So first of all, let's take a look. Oh, can you help me there, Emma? So this one is just so fun. I want you to see the shape of this. There is an A-line aspect to it. It does go out at the bottom, so it's easy. It's flowing away from the body. It's got a little bit of an asymmetrical neckline on it that's V-shaped. I want you to see that we have just a little bit of a flap, a little bit of a crossover there, but it does not open to show anything. You know, it hangs well all together, but it creates a little bit of movement there that makes it even easier to wear. Taking a look at the back, you can see that it's got a defined, I'd say a waistline, but because the fit at the sides of this is not close to the body, it won't matter if that is a little below your waist, at your waist. It won't matter because it is, after all, dropping. It's more of a design detail than anything. And from Minkus, this one is $80. And then the other one from Minkus, I love this.
Yeah.
You can tell I like polka dots. So once again, we've got a pretty collar on this one. This one reads a little bit more like a shirt because we've got buttons down the front, and we've got, again, not a shirt sleeve per se, a bit of a 3/4 length. This has got an embroidered effect on it. There's, as I feel these black stitches, I'll have the camera come nice and close. You will see that this is actually stitching that is embossed onto the fabric. That adds a lovely sense of detail to this piece. And I think the way this is just a little bit longer at the back, it's a bit of a high-low, the top is a little bit, the front is a little bit shorter. This is a top that's going to work well, in my estimation, for a lot of different body shapes. And I love the price on this one at $80.
And so I'm back with another jacket, this time by Corelli Jeans, a fun denim jacket that's just a little different than your typical jean jacket. It's got obviously the stripe pattern to it, and it's fun. And I see myself wearing this like if I was having sort of one of my virtual Zoom wine nights.
I love
getting
this.
Dressed up.
Look at the stretch.
Oh yeah.
A lot of stretch in this.
Pockets at the front.
Another Canadian company, ladies. We love this company. They're bringing us some really good looks and good quality, might I say.
Practical items.
Yeah. And
This one's $105.
really great price. What a great new spin on a jean jacket.
Oh, absolutely.
That one's for sure to get comments. I have another easy to wear top from Shannon Pissarro. This one is white. I'm just going to remove the scarf for a moment so you can see that the neckline is just, just a simple scoop neck. And more importantly, I want you to look at the hemline at the front. This hemline is very flattering, ladies. When we have a hem that scoops like this, it prevents the top from making us look square. It defines us in the most flattering way. And yet, if you take a look right down the sides, this is not a fitted top. It's a trick. It's a good fashion detailing trick. It helps shape the piece for us and a little longer at the back, so it comes down and falls just around our derriere and kind of covers us there. I've popped on this little raspberry scarf with this because I think such a simple white piece as this is just calling for a pop of color. And you can see, it's probably a good time for me to mention, Emma, because we put some scarves out here. Coming up in our next video, it's going to be all about scarves because there's so many right now. And we think that these scarves right now might have a dual purpose for us. You know, we are hearing that some of the latest evidence in terms of protecting oneself against COVID-19 is to just have some kind of a cloth covering when you're out and about. If you don't want to wear a mask, a scarf pulled up for a period of time over your face is a nice solution, one that you're going to enjoy afterward. Okay, onward. Oh, Emma, I didn't mention the price on this. From Shannon Passero, this white top is $49.
So again, from Foxcroft, we have a great shirt here that I think is perfect for maybe a virtual business meeting, but also for a family dinner because it's got the fun patterning of the blue birds here. It's soft, it's lightweight, and it's just a little bit different than your typical button-down shirt.
Well, particularly when you look at the reverse detail.
Yeah.
So when you pop the cuff up, you get the dark reverse on the blue, similarly under the collar and under the placket.
And I think, I don't know if you've mentioned earlier, wrinkle-free with Foxcroft, so really handy.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. These are shirts that have been made by a company that's done nothing but make shirts for women since 1968. They really know how to fit a shirt for a woman.
And again, we've shown it here with our de couture necklace. And this one goes for?
This Foxcroft shirt is $140. Good value, I will say, when we consider, ladies, when we spend a little bit of money for some quality pieces, they look good a year from now, 2 years from now. And that's when I think it's money well spent. Back to our friends from Tribal for a moment with that gorgeous mauve shade that we're seeing from them for this spring. You may have seen this piece in our video that Emma did on Tribal, but if not, we wanted to bring this one colorway forward for you because we think it is so perfect for the season that we're entering into. It just shouts spring. And again, we've popped one of our necklaces back to it. This is from our collection that's online under our spring accessories. So let's take a look at this top. I wanted to present this one, Emma, because this is the top for the woman who's a little worried about buying online. We're trying to show you things for the most part that are easy fit. Nice, generous fit here, not overly long. There is a vent at the side, and the sleeve is a drop. I'm going to say it's going to end up being right about at the elbow. Pretty easy fitting little top. It's meant to be just a soft, flowy top. It's not meant to fit you in a fitted way or even a shaped way. That's pretty for this season. And I'm going to just get the price while you get the next one. The price on that top was $90.
This one here is one of my favorites and maybe a more casual option, but again, if we're only seeing from here up, I don't know, I wouldn't say that it's that casual. But it's really great when the time comes that we can go back out again to throw over leggings. It's soft, it's fun, it's lightweight, it's the right color for spring.
And they've done a great thing with the sleeve here where they've put the little tab so that the sleeve will go all the way down and does button close with a cuff. But Emma, can't you see this over a pair of white jeans?
Yeah, or well, white jeans, or I even think when the time's right, or some leggings with a belt. But I'm also someone who, and we always sometimes disagree on this, I would even wear this open as a cardigan at times over just a plain black or white outfit and just throw it over top and leave it open
just
as sort of a topper. And so this one here is $114, also by Catherine Barkley.
Love it. Staying with the blue for a moment, for our gal who loves Tribal, we have shown this once before, but we brought it back. This is a $70 top, and I'm holding a size medium right now, just for reference. So let's take a look close up. We've got a nice little keyhole opening at the neck. which is a nice variation on a V-neck.
Mm-hmm.
We have got a lovely 3/4 sleeve, just the right length, shows off a little something at the wrist.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, ladies, something I learned from our good friend Lynn Spence, one of Canada's favorite stylists, is when we show our ankles and when we show our wrists and our forearms, these are some of the more feminine parts of us, and they have the effect of slimming our overall look. Something I took note of, and I happen to agree with. Anyway, lovely piece that's really gonna pop pretty on a little visit with family or girlfriends.
Mm-hmm.
Or
And it was also shown in the tribal video. If you wanted to see it highlighted with a few other outfits, you can just scroll through our YouTube page.
Absolutely, $70. That's a medium I'm holding. And I think we are through.
We are through.
Whew, that was a bit of a blitz. Okay, so we're going to be putting all of these tops and pieces that we've seen here in a collection on oakridgefashions.com called Zoom Zoom.
So you're gonna head to our store, whether it's on your phone or on your computer. You're gonna go to the menu bar. You're gonna select shop, and then you're gonna look for the title Zoom Zoom, and you will see all of these pieces. If you have any issues navigating our website, placing your order, wondering about sizing, just reach out and we'll try and get back to you as quickly as we can.
We'll pop this video right in the collection page too, so you can take a look at it as you're looking at the products nearby. Thanks so much for watching. Let us take this moment to wish everyone all the best in the holiday days that are coming ahead, and in their days, whether they are working or whether they're not working at the moment. We are thinking of all of you, and we are glad to have you joining us, because it certainly brightens our day to be in touch with you. Thanks for watching.